Hey man. Yeah, what's up? Do you notice anything strange? Anything strange? Like what? I think someone is watching us. Look, I don't think anybody's watching us. You fixate on this thing every time. You always overthink things. So just calm down. Okay. I wasn't always an anxious person, but after a phase of burnout a few months ago, I started to notice symptoms that I couldn't just ignore, and with time, it affected every aspect of my life, which made it impossible to function normally. My major fear was talking to strangers and being in public places. Suddenly my heart starts to race, and for more than 3 months, I was unable to walk at all. My recovery took weeks of constant meditation, talking to friends, and finding new healthy habits just to overcome this feeling. And Makiwa and I talk about overcoming anxiety in this video. Alright, so just talking out of experience and from the things you've experienced, it's the same thing. If you hear the word anxiety, what comes to your mind? Like, what can you really say anxiety is?
Alright, that's when you're scared of doing something.
Okay, that's very simple.
Yeah, it's simple.
Okay, so
it's just the fear that comes from you taking a particular action towards something.
Yeah. I think I experience that most times.
Okay.
But it's not as severe as people say it is. Like, because I actually decided that I'll go and search for what anxiety is to know what it is, because I thought I was experiencing it. Like, I was probably suddenly start to fear what I need to do next, or maybe I get a job and I fear if I'll get paid, or maybe I will succeed with that particular thing. And over time, it started to develop into something terrible that I can't really take some actions. So it becomes so like for you now, have you experienced it before?
Yeah, sure, every time, a lot.
But how do you deal with it?
Knowing that I should take the action, knowing what is like the upside of taking that particular action. That's what pushes me. And regret is not something I really enjoy. I've had regrets in the past, so like knowing what to do and just going for it without considering any other thing, that's how I get over my anxiety.
But a lot of people really don't even understand what anxiety is, and it's good you explained it already, because if you ask someone what are you going through, they can't really express exactly what that thing is. Not many people know that this thing is actually called anxiety. They just feel like you're scared of, like now you can be in a room and then you're scared someone is watching you or someone is listening to your conversations. That is actually anxiety.
Yes.
So like, are there, like, to you now, if you'd explain it to someone like as very basic as possible on what this thing is, like what would you say it is?
It could come from past experiences too. Like the things that has happened to you in the past that just keeps you like hold you back. Like for the one you said that you being in a room and someone like it might be the loss of a loved one that causes it. You get. So probably, like, I can remember for myself when my grandmother died. I was scared to be in a room alone, and I was scared to be in the dark. But I don't think that's really deep like that compared to what people actually go through. So like, are there certain triggers that could actually cause this? Because so let me just be very flat here. So sometime in July, I experienced severe anxiety. And my own anxiety was a fear of what the future holds. Like, I was planning something that would probably change my life for the better, but then it wasn't working as planned, and I was scared whether this thing would succeed or not. And I discovered that I can't change it. And I was still scared about it. So it just became so terrible that I couldn't create my podcast, I couldn't create videos, I couldn't create content, I couldn't even sleep. It was that bad. And every time these things happen, one thing keeps coming to my mind that, look, if you can't control this thing, then stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it.
So how do you think people can actually walk around controlling these things to really like be good? Because I think it still connects to mental health somehow.
Well, the thing is, when for your own case, I think you just have to breathe, because sometimes you're unfolding. So you can't conclude based on the chapter you're in right now.
Okay.
She get so, and anxiety for a creator or for creatives comes from what other people think.
Okay.
So if I go and start this blog, if I go and start this vlog, if I start doing this, what if it doesn't work out? What are people going to say about me?
What if they don't like it?
What if they don't even care about me?
Okay.
She get so that's what holds people back. The fear of what other people think, the fear of this thing not working out.
So what advice would you have for someone who is going through anxiety now as a creator? I think that should be the point where we eat right now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of creators experience these things. Sometimes it might be in form of imposter syndrome, it might be self-doubt and all these things. But how do you think, or give an advice to anybody going through this? How do you deal with it?
Well, the thing is, if you have a goal, then that should keep you going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fear
of what happens. No, the fear is always there.
Okay.
The fear will always be there. There will always be times when you just look at yourself and be like, what am I even doing? Who cares about me? She get.
Yeah.
So there are times like that, but you should not really put your energy into it. But learn to breathe sometimes.
Like,
breathe and just calm down and know that you are unfolding. Things are going to happen. Things are getting better.
I think that actually worked for me, because when I got to that place, I spoke to a couple of people. I spoke to a couple of friends. I remember this conversation I had with what's her name, Toyo, and she made me realize that I think one of the major steps you should take is realize that the anxiety is there.
It's always
realize
there.
That the fear is there.
Yeah.
But
do it anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's serious. Because I've had some conversations with some people, and one thing they keep fixating on is that, what if? And I think it's high time people start changing that particular talk. What if? Because your mind controls a lot of things.
What if you don't know what's on the other side?
Yeah, like people.
So if you are saying now, okay, I want to get this job.
Yeah.
But what if the job does not pay me well? What if I don't like that culture? What if you don't know until you do it?
So it's more like a fear of the future.
Yeah.
And I think people should focus, like, instead of concerning you, like worrying yourself too much about the future, why not capitalize on now?
Just live in the moment. Live in the moment.
That's great.
Yeah.
So now, just to really make this as easy as possible, because I can be very, very skeptical when it comes to the things about me that I want to do for myself. And the moment I want to let others in about this particular thing, then the fear comes, like the what if thing.
Okay.
And one question I asked myself some time ago, in I think it was April, was, what if I do this thing that was to start creating content and people like it, but eventually I can't continue with it?
Okay.
What happens?
Meet up with
the standards. Yeah. So now let me just draw from this particular thing that happened. So your post this morning about anxiety said, please quote it. I can't remember exactly.
Okay, I think I'm also getting anxious now. Okay, that is, anxiety will make you will take you back to the shore.
Okay.
When I don't know how
it's take you back to the shore when you can actually swim. So the fear will probably just block your eyes from seeing the things you can do. It will make okay. So one thing I've learned from this now is that anxiety will make you fear.
Yes.
It will stop you from doing things,
from taking action,
and then it will probably just block you out from knowing that you can actually do these things.
And on the flip, I think our society has created a lot of things, a lot of triggers, like for us to be anxious about things.
Okay.
Because think what are they going to say? They say, oh, at 18 you must have graduated. At 25 you should have a car. At 28 you should marry. At 30 you should have kids. And all these things, without considering the fact that our race is different and our accomplishments, our timing is different.
Yeah. So
you can't judge everybody based on those metrics. So it is all those metrics that is actually getting people to do things and get things fast.
All right, that's great. So now I just want to say to anybody experiencing anxiety right now, because it can stop you from actually achieving your life goals and keep you stranded in that same position.
Yes.
So please, let's be very watchful. These things are actually real. They are causing a lot of issues today, and remember everything starts from the mind.
Yeah.
I think anybody that's listening, it starts from your mind. Your mind is where you can actually control these things.
Your belief systems, your paradigms, the things you've allowed inside yourself.
So it's basic. Change the way you think and learn to accept that this thing happens. It is a normal part of life.
It is normal.
It's just for you to focus and just live above
just enjoy yourself. Enjoy. Like most times parents be like, oh, their kids should do this, their kids should have their lives figured out, when they themselves don't have their lives figured out.
That's true.
So you keep pressuring your kids so that when you're out with your friends and you're out grabbing drinks, you can be like, oh, my kid is now.
Like,
understand?
Parents focus nowadays parents anyway, they focus more on their own ego over the children's mental health.
What they want. So it's high time we start listening. That's for parenting anyways. I'm not a parent, but I think with my observations,
it's all around,
I see a lot of parents doing that, and it's wrong. You have to listen to your kids because they have the answers.
Okay, so to wrap this up, encourage someone who is in this particular position.
We've done that now.
We've done that. All right, that's great. So thank you guys for watching this video. And thanks for doing this.
Live simple, like just breathe and enjoy yourself.